If you ask yourself the question, when was the last time you read a book? Probably a news from the newspaper or an online thread. The answer is probably going to be a long time ago. For many of us, we can't really even say when was the last time we read anything at all. But sometimes we actually read Facebook posts, online threads, but that's also not too often because most of the time people just go through the whole thing, they just skim it, they don't read the whole news or anything. So why is it that people don't like reading? Now, one of the thing is reading is actually a difficult job. Many people think, well, it's fairly easy to learn how to read, and most of us can read. But why is it that we are so reluctant to read anything? Now, the answer is reading is actually a very difficult job. People don't take consideration that reading is a skill and it needs to be improved. Just like everything, you have to practice it and improve it. Otherwise, it's not something you're going to be very good at. And also, with reading, it's important that you have a good comprehension skill, which means when you're reading, you understand what you're reading while you are reading it. But for many of us, we are not very good at this. So we try to avoid reading whenever we can. Now, I am actually here to talk about something that you can do which can improve your reading, but this technique is actually proven for children. So if you have a child, if you have a nephew, niece, you have some, if you have a child, relative, someone you love a lot, and you want them to have a very good reading skill, this technique is going to help you a lot. And that technique is really simple, and it's going to work for you as well. So the technique is basically when you are watching a movie, a cartoon, anything, just turn on the subtitles. Now this thing is actually comes from Stephen Fry. Now if you don't know Stephen Fry, he is a famous guy. He is usually an actor, but he's also like an activist. So he has a project which is turn on the subtitles, where he talks that the research showed that children who watches television or videos with subtitles improve their reading skill at a double rate than the children who don't watch television with subtitle. Which means that it's a proven technique to watch television or movies with subtitles. Now, the reason is that when you are watching a television or anything, the subtitles is going to come up, and no matter what, you're going to read it. And when you are reading it, you are slowly improving your reading skill. And also you are understanding because your hearing is working, and while you're reading it, sometimes your comprehension skill is also going to kick in. So this way, it's really helpful when you turn on your subtitles, you read. Weirdly enough, when you are doing something entertaining, you will do something that you don't like, which is reading. And that's exactly why you should turn on the subtitles when you're watching anything, especially if you want to improve your skill, especially if you're learning a new language. I highly encourage you to turn on the subtitles of that language. Maybe you're watching a German television series, so you don't understand German, but you want to learn German. So while you are watching it with English subtitles because you want to understand it, probably you can also turn on the German subtitles, because this way, while you're hearing it, you're going to reading it, and it's going to improve a lot. Now, if you ask if I know anybody who has improved their reading skills and their language skill or anything just by reading subtitles or watching television, then the answer is it's me right here. I wasn't very good at English. I wasn't good at anything, really. But I watched lots of television, lots of TV series, movies. I played lots of video games, and I did all those with turning on subtitles. And guess what? For some reason, they all worked out. And I also like to read books now. I read books almost every day, and I'm pretty good at it. My reading speed is pretty fast, and all this happened because I did something which I didn't even know was helping me, and that was watching things with subtitles. So again, it's pretty simple. Just turn on subtitles when you were watching a television or anything where you can turn on the subtitles. So that's pretty much it. I guess this video helps you a lot. I guess this video helps you improving your reading skill, and it improves the lives of your children or the young stars that you love. All right, everybody have a good day. Thank you.